Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Talking While Black podcast. I'm here, Jared Lang. We back another week giving you some new and dope content. I'm here with my co-host, Joe Thomas.
What's goody?
EJ.
What's going on?
And John.
What it do, baby?
All right, quiet. But, man, how was your guys' week, man?
Cool, no complaints this way. A little tired, but
Oh, yeah.
in there.
How's the school year coming along? Or
So
the
far,
new job
it's-
atmosphere?
So far, it's splendid.
Splendid.
Very splendid. I'm so happy.
Okay.
I'm so happy.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Also, guys, Battle Bands coming up.
Right.
September 25th?
Yup. Make sure you
Get your tickets. Yeah.
Musicthroughthestreets.com.
Mm-hmm.
$12 in advance, $15 at the door.
Are you allowed to say the possibility of what the band lineup so far? Or nah. Okay.
Where
I
is
get
it
you.
being held?
Oh. Bedford
Oh,
Bearcat
my
Stadium.
apologies. What Jared said. It's going to be at Bedford Stadium.
Yeah.
Make sure you come support the kids.
Yeah. Missed a year, but it's still back.
Right, COVID took us out, but
Hey.
man, that's another thing. COVID, man, year and a half been away from this shit.
I know. Almost
man.
two. Almost two.
You feel me?
Almost
But
two.
it feel
You
good.
can leave
Everything.
now.
we talking about
Whenever you
COVID.
want.
Oh, right.
You know?
Russ, they said the Lambda variant coming now.
Lambda.
I don't know if it's a joke or not.
No, Lambda is a
Real thing. Oh, man. Shit.
Damn.
Dude, they say COVID-22 coming.
The next chapter.
Right.
Please wear y'all masks.
Please.
Do
'Cause I just
something.
want to get back to just a normal position.
Right. And stop spreading misinformation. Me and John was talking about that in Facebook.
Yeah. A lot of
Misinformation
misinformation
going
out there.
there. A lot of. It's just like you can have your reasons to get vaxxed and not vaxxed. Just don't spread
Yeah.
misinformation.
Right.
It's like,
Let's,
Oh,
let's,
listen-
right.
And
Let's
don't
just,
spread false hope. Like Donda dropping.
good
That's
segue.
good segue. Yo, so it's been week 152.
Captain's Law.
It's been listening to
Day
Party
5.
45.
There's no Donda
Hour
insights.
1319.
Man, but did you hear how much this album generated? Much money this album generated? It didn't even dropped. 12 million.
Kanye's a genius.
Kanye,
We're
like,
talking about the
doing
listening
the
parties or the album itself. Wow.
no, just how much it just generated
Off chicken tenders.
off Donda. Just shit.
Chicken tenders alone. It's not even merch.
Right.
But yeah, Donda is nowhere in sight. Supposedly now maybe September 3rd, and that's when Drake's supposed to drop. But who knows?
You said September?
3rd, supposedly.
Okay.
So next Friday.
Oh yeah, next Friday.
This upcoming Friday.
Yes.
We'll see.
Ooh.
But these insiders been wrong every turn about when Donda's supposed to drop. So I don't know. But he did have another little listening party performance thing.
Little?
I shouldn't say that. He did have another one of those listening party performance things at Soldier Field in Chicago. There he had a makeshift steeple, little church.
Well, he had a makeshift model of his actual house he grew up in.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was a church.
Then he put a cross on top of it.
Oh, then he... okay.
Yeah.
I did. Yes. Pull up on that one.
It only gets weirder.
It only gets weirder from here, folks. So he brought up Kim Kardashian, his ex-wife, brought her out in a marriage gown, act like they was getting married again. Lights went off real fast and came back on. Next thing you know, he's on fire.
Mind you, I think
He put himself on
people
fire.
walking in a circle, right?
I
Oh,
think
that was the first one.
Oh.
people
And
walking.
the second one, I think. They did it.
A-Rod
They did
was
it.
there.
What? Oh, he
The
was.
first one. He was one of the
Yeah.
people in
I
the
was like,
mask.
wow.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. But the thing is just like I'm just like just drop the album, man. Like ever since like during this last phase of Kanye, I feel like he just be doing stuff because he knows it's going to sell. He could just go by just doing the bare minimum and knows it's going to generate money. Just like
Or-
Donda had just been did 12 million. Or he's a creative
Or-
genius.
Or mental health is a real issue.
That could be an issue too.
Or
Like-
cocaine is a hell of a drug. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what the
Like,
fuck's going on.
I mean,
Or
for we can
Illuminati
see
is real.
We see Kanye reaching out for help, though. Somebody just got to wrap their arms around him, for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But he making, I mean, it's a smart marketing.
It is.
And
But
let's not act like Kanye ain't one of the hardest beat makers out here.
I just say he builds himself up to his level with anything he's going to do just gets talked about. And he knows that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
are you putting him in the Michael Jackson of our time?
oh my.
the hip hop prince,
Who else could generate 12 million without doing anything?
Drake.
No.
not
Drake
like
made
I still don't
Drake
think-
made 3 songs,
I still don't think
1, 2,
that's
and 3
three
in
songs.
order.
He actually dropped something though.
Yeah, I don't think.
You know what? I retract my statement. Fair enough.
You might have conversations brewing about, but I don't know. It's just like the news have to say something too with Kanye and just everything he do. Like Kanye knows he's doing. He is a smart man or whatever. But I feel like with his album releases, like he just be
Bullshit. He just be bullshit.
Like what you said, just do the bare minimum, and just people just be like, "Oh, he's a creator."
Well, I wouldn't say it's the bare minimum because he still puts on a show.
yeah,
Like that's a
entertaining-wise.
very elaborate show. Like you got the.
But you
set
go.
on
I'm just
fire.
talking
It's a
about the
little
album
weird.
in general, though.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but like the fire stuff. I mean, like I said, the stuff he be doing, people say it's creative.
I
Like
just miss-
it is different. It's just weird. You gonna
Not
say
your cup of tea.
I just miss when listening parties was actually for people to listen to the album like a couple hours before it drops.
Yeah,
Like
like you bring it in.
I think Rick Ross started this, man. He did a listening party like a year before his album dropped.
Mastermind.
No,
Is that
it was
one?
his
the Porter Party man too. Remember, it was like where the album out.
And it's just been people just been doing this like, you know, it's ridiculous.
Also, Kanye changed his name to Ye.
That was not Waukesha. by the way.
Right.
Kanye changed his name to Ye. I mean,
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Good for him,
he
though. I
changed his
mean,
name to Ye.
Whatever you want to do, boss.
right.
It's your world. You got the end. You got the
If
means
wanna
to do
stay
it.
in Atlanta Stadium.
Puff
or-
Daddy changed his name to Diddy.
Meta World Peace.
You feel
Never.
me? Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy, Big Draco.
I mean, did he
mean,
legally
it's not
change
legally.
that? Yeah,
I'm just
like,
bullshit. I'm just bullshit.
I mean,
Prince, the artist formerly known,
Right. Sign.
the artist, right? The sign. So
First time I saw that shit, I was watching Sesame Street with my little cousin. Prince came on that boy. You're no longer Prince? No, I'm this. Showed a picture of a symbol. I was like, okay. Got you.
the artist.
You feel me? I'm like, all right, you got it, bros.
Prince is funny.
but speaking of Drake, you know, he's the only person I know that can hack Sports Center. If it was him. I was sitting there thinking, I said, man, you know what would be sad if it was Columbus Blue Jackets, bro. Because they literally have the same acronym, CLB. And I was like, what if this is all just an elaborate scheme by the Columbus Blue Jackets to announce new uniforms or some shit?
Oh, man.
Oh man.
You know, but if anybody missed it, yesterday, you know, was the night after Kanye's whole thing at Soldier Field and everything.
Uh-huh.
It was the day after. And a couple days after Kanye sent out that that text.
Oh,
that
he
screenshot
screenshotted
of the text.
Missy. Say he coming for you, Drake.
Yeah, basically with the Joker face.
They had Pusha T.
Drake supposedly comes out on SportsCenter and hacks the SportsCenter intro like Joker did in Dark Knight. The Dark Knight, was it? Yeah, the Dark Knight.
That was the Dark Knight.
And you know, it's like this weird grumble voice and stuff. You're like, what's going on here? You know?
I didn't see that.
And then it pans up to this dude holding a cardboard sign that say COB September 3rd. And then it just cuts out. And it goes into SportsCenter. So people took it as like, oh, that's Drake announcing his album coming out September
But it's called
3rd.
Certified Lover Boy. What is the O?
CLB.
Oh, CLB. I don't say L. My bad.
So then, shortly after that, about an hour later, they said that Kanye now plans to drop Donda on September 3rd.
Yeah.
So this goes back to the rumor that was going on that they were waiting on each other, or Kanye
drop.
was waiting on Drake, so they could have this album war. And I mean, in the history of album wars, Kanye is 1-0 right now. So
Yeah, with him and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
With graduation and stuff.
So
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see who has the larger fan base, who's going to really support
Well,
it.
Kanye, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Kanye already got what you said, 12 mil in the pre-pro.
Yeah, 12 mil just
Like
from
already, like I ain't gonna lie, it might
people
be
just
too-
watching his
I mean,
live stream.
Y'all know I'm a fan of Drake, but he already 12 mil ahead. Like, I don't see.
Shut out.
You feel me? I don't see like.
I mean, but album sales in general, though. I mean, that's not real. Just album sales, right? It's
It's just how much money he generated from just doing this listening shit and
Yeah.
whatever, merchandising or whatever. How much he made.
But the beef, I don't know what's going on here, man.
This beef
Like,
is fucking weird, bro.
dude. The beef is well done, like over well done. Like
It's been happening for
Like,
years. It's
This
like
is a dollar store steak, bro. Like,
Oh my
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really ridiculous now. Like,
it's somewhat.
what is
It
going
is
on right
funny,
now?
but it's just like, man,
is it real right now?
that's the thing. Is it real?
Or are they just using
It's just
it right
internet
now?
beef.
Because it's like,
Makes you wonder, huh?
It puts all attention on both of them, though.
But the thing about you got both camps. The people in both camps, not the main people, but they homeboys in camps and shit, just talking shit back and forth and things like that nature.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Like
So,
who? Gotta be chains.
Was it Consequence? Was the one speaking up? I believe, talking about stuff. Oh, they ain't ready for this or something like that. And I forgot who spoke from
Oh,
Drake.
Consequence, yeah, and I didn't even know
That-
that he was cool with
Yeah, they back
Kanye
cool
anymore.
now. I mean, he probably threw him that bag and still got him writing in that sweatshop. I'm just saying.
He dropped it off in one of his little SUVs.
Are you saying that they both, they have things in common that they both run sweatshops?
I don't know.
Produces their
I
hits?
mean,
Wow.
the hit maker. I'm just saying, like,
That's what it sounds like you're saying. Derek.
you need to have that front person.
So I'm just saying, man. I thought we finally got away from
Only
those
one person
cheap
can be the
rate stuff.
star. Has the qualities of a star.
But so yeah. But somebody else has a say in all this right now.
Yeah, is there a new contender? It's going to be the War of the Three Kings, who just entered.
That's
what does it say?
Because that's what the
A
conversation is going to be.
What
in a
it
few
says on
months.
Final Gate, you have a new opponent has arrived. What is
Yeah.
This is when the two main characters just had a serious ass throwdown. Then all of a sudden, like you said, here comes new.
Here's a new contender.
And you be
This
like,
is like Money in the
damn.
Bank.
You feel me?
Where they beat the crap out of each other and then dude runs in with the suitcase and like, you know what, I'm gonna take the crowd.
So Kendrick, I was say, Baby Keem and Kendrick dropped a song called "Family Times" and it blew up. I guess yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And Kendrick came back just doing 100 seconds and reclaimed the throne. Like,
No.
I don't say
You
reclaim.
can't say reclaim because he never lost
Lost
it.
it.
man.
Yeah.
No.
He never
You
lost
lost
I don't
it.
agree with neither one.
Come on, man.
But just say, don't forget you have to come through him before you see the Father.
Right.
That's all he's saying. Just like,
And
he's
this,
all about this lyrical shit right now. Fuck all the gimmicks y'all two
Right.
doing right now.
That's the one part I can't.
I don't know about that one either.
What?
You
Fuck all these
said
gimmicks?
that you two are doing. You saying two, like meaning J. Cole and
No,
Drake.
I mean, Drake and
Kanye.
Oh.
Maybe he talking about them. I don't know.
Ah, is he talking
as long
about
as he,
J. Cole?
as
J.
long as he
Cole
wasn't,
ain't no
as long as he
Hey,
wasn't
but
talking
J.
about
Cole
J.
ain't
Cole.
no,
'cause
no.
That's what I'm saying. Cole ain't got no gimmicks.
That's what I'm saying. No, he ain't talking about
Cole just
Cole.
been rapping.
Yeah.
So for me, I did say he had to reclaim it because J. Cole put this classic out, and right now he's sitting there. But this was a great start.
Definitely a great start, man.
Like I'm like, damn, how he just set it up. Smoking on your top
Top
five.
five.
Smoking on your top five. I was like, damn.
Hold on, don't play with me. Like,
I just
He
got
said-
a question. Why is he so angry?
Man, because he tired of people like
He
me
always-
saying he
That's
ain't
what
got
I'm
the
talking about,
throne.
bro.
or like he fell off.
Exactly.
But that's the shit that's the shit you really be wanting though.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga. Ooh.
Don't forget, brother.
Right. I'm an animal, brother. Like, for real. One thing I can't appreciate about K.Dot though is not just the bars. It's how he approaches the song in general. Like,
Right.
how he changes his voice levels. It's really amazing when you think about it. I love creativity. Like, and he's a creative ass,
He is.
rapping ass.
And the video for it is actually, the visuals on there dope too. But like, he always just come in just mad though. Like before To Pimp a Butterfly, when he brought the heart, or what's that song called? He dropped before To Pimp a Butterfly, the beat, the heart, part 3. He was just mad on that shit. Like, dude, like, man.
Right.
Short people syndrome, man. He just be mad, just want to kick shit.
Hey, man,
I'm sorry.
Right. People be saying it be a short people syndrome, but they don't know they be coming at short people crazy.
I know.
You know, I feel you.
But Kendrick, my nigga, though, like, I never think he went anywhere, honestly. It's just like he did too much in 2 years. Like, he did Damn and the tour. Then after that, he had to do the Black Panther soundtrack, so.
That was pretty hard, too.
I just believe he's doing what he said he's doing. Dodging the pandemic. Dodging all this political stuff.
Right.
Dodging y'all wannabe activists that I ain't seen nobody else back in the streets again.
Right.
You know, all that last year summer stuff. Now I ain't seen nobody else in the streets.
Mm-hmm. I ain't seen a riot since. It's sad to say, man. What happened to the man? Yeah.
But what else he said? Fuck your single, fuck your hard drive, burn all that shit.
He said his wrist is on cryotherapy.
His mental is amazing, brother.
You feel me?
He may pop off occasionally, brother.
Smoking on a top 5.
But is that a shot at everybody?
It's a shot at everybody.
I mean,
who's in our top 5 right now? Why does he have to do that? It's
almost like
control. It's like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
is he really mad or is he sparking?
I feel like he's very upset.
I feel like he's pushing competition though. You know,
I mean, that's what he do.
Him and Cole, you know what I'm saying? They back and forth like that all the time anyway. So you know what I mean.
What has Cole said about Kendrick, bro?
Nothing. But it's funny on Control though. He was the only one that said J. Cole. J. Cole was the only rapper he said his real name on. That was funny though. Jermaine Cole on Control when he was naming all the rappers. Jermaine Cole, like damn.
But I feel like he got to say that for J. Cole because J. Cole he ain't never gonna stop saying he the greatest. Yeah. And he lethal with the pen and like for real. Like I would love to see that. Like for real, they were supposed to drop that Black Friday.
Bro, yeah, I would love to see them both. Yeah, that compilation.
Like, that'd be Kanye Jay-Z status.
I mean, for all we know, it's just sitting.
Right, just ready.
Man.
But what's his name? TDE from Punch from TDE kept hyping that up like it's there, but it's just like.
So cryotherapy.
Speaking of TDE, Kendrick, he dropped I don't say he dropped, but he had a little message for everybody, for all his fans, saying this is his last album on TDE. So do you think if the house is burning over there, is there trouble over there and things of that nature?
No.
It's been like little subliminals, I guess people have been thinking or trying to connect the dots that.
Subliminals like what?
That TDE just fucking up over there or whatever with them just like. Because Ab-Soul hasn't released an album in since 2015 or some shit like that.
Who was the next person up?
It was supposed to be him, right? Ab-Soul?
Or
like how TDE just holding people music. Schoolboy. Well, he dropped.
He ain't dropped in a while, but he was the last person.
He dropped in 2019.
Drop, you know what I'm saying?
Actually,
he dropped in 2000.
No, Reason was the last person to drop, but Reason is a fairly new person.
Isaiah Rashad dropped though.
Oh, Isaiah Rashad too. He just dropped. Isaiah actually the last one to drop.
Yeah, he dropped last month.
I just named a lot of people in TDE that dropped something though.
But
it's been a minute.
Like, as far as Kendrick, you know, he dropped one album. How much money is Kendrick going to generate versus somebody else in TV?
Right.
We don't know what the contracts look like. You know, maybe everybody got to give a piece of their album. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that works.
I feel like they're not holding the music. It's just TDE's really obsessed with quality. I feel like
past that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what all I think it really is. Like he's right. He's past like for real. Once Drake get out of his contract with Cash Money, I feel like, you know, he been outgrown that shit.
Yeah.
Like K.Dot just outgrown TDE and he had to, you know, let it be known. Like, this my last album, ain't no beef, sure.
Right.
Just about to do my own thing.
But
I can't wait for that type of
K.Dot.
K.Dot.
No beef though.
And then
he gave a lot of love though.
Even in but even in that thing, it's like you know, his little letter was like he going through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like subliminals in there, like.
Well, he said he been doing nothing but buying. What is it? What are beach cruisers?
Oh, that's a bike.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
See, that's what I said. Like I said on the last episode, man, he's doing his own thing, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about. And maybe who knows? Some of them dudes. I think he might still be on some street shit. He ain't trying to be a part of it. You know what I'm
probably
saying?
Too. So, I think he just him working with his cousin.
Allegedly.
I think it's just him just working with his cousin though. He just trying to get whatever, because it's that flag in the background too. PG Lang.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Is that their new label or something like that?
Real?
That he's working with or something like that. I don't know.
I believe that was like a whole like media.
Media
type thing or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, Kendrick's just doing his thing, you know.
But that family ties is hard. Baby Keem, you did your thing too.
He definitely did.
That first part of that track was hard.
First part, then when they do the back and forth,
the
call and answer.
Beat him up.
Yeah, beat him up. Beat him up.
PG Lang is definitely a clothing line.
Oh, it's a clothing line? Yeah. So Tory Lanez violates Megan's restraining order. So in case you didn't know, was it Coachella? The baby was the performing, and he brought out Tory Lanez. Who's coming up next though was after them was Meg the Stallion. So that violates their restraining order because he's only supposed to say so much feet or some away from her, but with them being in close proximity to that for both being at Coachella at the same time, that violates her restraining order that she had on him. But he had to pay a fine, $150,000, or was it more than that?
I believe they upped it to 150.
Yeah, I think 150, 200 almost.
But who would you say is wrong in this type of situation? Honestly, like, was it really Tory's fault that he violated the restraining order, or he was just out here just performing, trying to get money? Who knows the last time he actually performed like this too? Since he's
definitely got some good money though.
We're assuming that he made money from that performance.
I think he definitely got good money though. He got writers credits out there.
Yeah, he's in a
but like you said, we are assuming.
Like for me,
we assuming that he got money from that, but I don't.
He went to those fines. He probably got paid $150 and they had to pay that fine.
I mean, he might have just did it up to
because he wanted to perform.
The baby, my guy, I want to perform.
That's what I'm saying. It was the last time he performed.
If he wasn't on the if he wasn't on the card like Tory about to come out like on the list, and he just showed up. The baby asked him to show up, and he just showed up. Should've known better.
He said he came in a baby suit too, right?
Yeah. So the thing is,
baby brought him on, and he's like, man, I forgot what he said. He was like,
they performed sketch together.
Can y'all guess who in the suit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I give some. He said, some incentive, man. If y'all can figure out who it is. At the end, that's when he,
So do you think the baby did that purposely though? Because he knew like the altercation he got with Meg before on Twitter. So he just
I don't think he.
I honestly believe
putting more fire to the fire.
If this goes out on Twitter, man, we probably go get dogged and see y'all there. Y'all go. Me and just Y'all never believe. I don't believe he did it. I believe it was part of. He's a performer, bro.
Yeah.
If anybody watches performances, he's a performer.
He probably just didn't know
he puts on
about
an entertaining show, and he probably didn't even
know about the stipulations of the restraining order.
He probably didn't think of it, like, you know what I mean? Like, he probably just...
That's a reach, though. Like, you gonna know how far you're supposed to be away from somebody. Like,
Tory himself,
but maybe, they don't know if they was performing at the same venue somehow.
That's a reach, too. Tory, they would know that information.
Yeah, that was really
my whole
loud.
Thing is this.
My bad, I said Coachella earlier. It meant really loud.
If he was on the list, don't stop that man from making his money. But if he wasn't on that list and the baby just asked him to come off GP, you gotta make better moves than that.
Right.
That's just what it is. Regardless if you like it or not, you can only be so many feet away from her. That's just what it is. But yeah, it is a touchy subject. I will say that because for real, you just don't. It ain't enough information out there for you to really form a solid opinion about the situation.
There's definitely not enough information out there about this horror deal.
Like, it'd be, and I'm not saying it is, but it'd be unfortunate if just, well, not unfortunate, but it'd be crazy if just Tory came out clean and all of this. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, damn, we just slaughtered this guy at one point. And he was innocent the whole time.
So for that day, just to clarify, I do not see Tory Lanez. The day that
the baby.
I don't know, because the baby performed multiple days. Let me see. I do not see Tory Lanez on here. But another part of this story is Meg performed right after the baby.
Was that true? He
It
did.
is right here. I'm looking at the lineup.
So she possibly was back.
So they possibly could have crossed paths or.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never been to a festival like this. I don't know if there's like an intermission in between.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
So do y'all think?
Do
y'all think it's a possibility it could have just been on some logistic type shit, like he was just passing by and somebody just saw that shit and just like.
So that's what I'm saying. Like who pursued it?
Coming on next,
or like went to the judge like, oh, he violated the restraining order, or just was the judge there rolling out?
Nah, bro. I'm sure she had to go back and be like, Tory Lanez was at my. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Be real. How else would? It's not like the judge was at Rolling Loud and like, hey, look, man, this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, judges ain't sitting at home like, oh wait, Tory just
let me see what he doing.
Yeah.
And Meg came up. Oh,
I got it.
Linda, come office.
We having court. We having court this week.
But yeah, it might have just been some logistic stuff, man. I don't know. I just feel like with this whole situation, man, we gotta wait like even longer until it clears. But at this point, it's like, will it ever clear?
Right.
What
will we ever know?
20 years from now, nothing ever happened.
I wonder what happened.
Though, do you really think he cared? Really think what? Do you really think he cared?
If it stopped his money somewhat. I don't think it stopped that much.
How much you think he got for?
Because he had that for that
being there for him.
I don't know. I don't even know. I just know on his birthday he showed off a new Bentley he got or some shit like that.
He showed off a Bentley and a Maybach or something.
But
no, I think.
I know that.
Yeah, but I honestly don't know these dudes' relationship, but I feel like he probably just did it just to perform. It was a big song at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he just came out and just performed it with them.
That's what I'm saying. I really don't think he cared about running into Meg because you know Meg was on the thing.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. It's still right there.
Yeah, so I'm sure even he probably told his people like, I don't care.
So
on stage for the baby.
Yeah. Well, speaking of people violating restraining orders and having to go see a judge, R. Kelly's sex trafficking case is still ongoing. We have more news about his prosecution, and this is the one that's happening in Brooklyn, New York. But apparently, he gave a 15-year-old girl herpes and shamed her for it, and supposedly was like beating her ass or whatever, blaming her, saying that wasn't from him. But the doctors came out and said he'd been having herpes since 2007. It's just like more facts just coming out just about R. Kelly and just like, man. And then you have people still. I mean, I guess you listen to him if you want. I haven't listened to anything he put out at all. I know he was the vibe and he was stepping in the name of love, but like
he was stepping wrong.
He was stepping in little girls. He wild, bro. Like for real. Like he really had a whole little sex trafficking ring going on with like little girls and like being a part of his fan club or going to like that little I'm gonna stop saying little, but acting like it's a training camp for like up and coming entertainers and things like that. Like it's been out of hand, but now it's just like, man, like he's really a shitty person, probably worse than shitty, So yeah, I saw that too, and then I would make that joke. No, that was cool.
But this is crazy. But you still got people out here listening to him.
Literally, bro. I just seen like people rolling, like listen, like, but
I can't do it.
I don't know.
I haven't
like this is too much. Like R. Kelly, what?
And like I said,
get this man some for real. Get that man out of jail and get that man some help.
Counseling, yeah.
Like for real. And he didn't even. There's an interview that was out on Facebook a few years ago talking about how he looked at his mama in a sexual way.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Like,
I remember he told us that.
Can we please get this man some help?
And then it was just like a domino effect because he was just like, maybe the cause of this is trauma from when he was molested by his aunt as a kid.
Right.
So, like, it's just, man,
get that man some help.
He definitely needs some help, man.
Right.
And then like we said, like we've been seeing this, and then why I don't know why we just now like getting into this now, because supposedly he was talking to Aaliyah and had married her.
Yeah.
And that came out to be true.
We played part in this too, though.
Yeah, and then we had those allegations, early 2000s or whatever, him peeing on the girl and all that other stuff. But you know, not allegations, but actually his conviction. Yeah, whatever. And he made Step in the Name of Love.
Yeah, people look past it, right?
Yeah, but now it's just like we should have seen this coming. We should have. How bad?
I believe there's a lot more probably gonna come out too.
Yep.
Yeah, most definitely. And this is one video clip from like this prosecution that's happening in New York with him right now. Just like all this evidence they had to like pull it out in the dolly car and push it into court, like the prosecutors.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
This is sad, man.
This is sad. This is really sad, man.
I feel for all those victims, man. I really do.
Well, definitely feel for all the victims. I believe the people in this camp like should have said something, stepped up, like gotten help, honestly. Because y'all knew what was going on. But like, let's move on to a lighter subject. So, who slides harder on the track, J. Cole or Lil Baby? So the reason we came up from this dude, shout out to him on YouTube. He has these little animations, JKD animations, of like just like J. Cole just sliding on the track and just going off, or like Lil Baby just going off and just like interrupting people so they won't get on the track or whatever. And this one animation, J. Cole's like, oh, maybe he is. Or whatever. He doesn't know my true power, though. It's like a little Dragon Ball Z scene. But
did y'all see the most up to date one where him and Lil Baby actually got on some shit and just slid together?
No, I ain't see that.
And then, like, so long story short, you know, he took some of their best verse and just put it to a new track, and both of them was gone. Then next thing you know, the 4 people are there, like, oh my God. They can't be stopped. They going Super Saiyan God in this. Then next thing you know, RZA just come out of nowhere. I'm gonna train these guys. It was hilarious, but
I got to see that. I didn't know.
Man, it's on YouTube. Check it out. But who slides harder for me? Man, I don't know. That's why I wanted to just spark the debate, because that's hard. Because J. Cole, he slides. Like, for real, I appreciate J. Cole because my man raps.
Right.
He don't do all that singing. He'll do a little singing here and there, but my man gets on the track and raps. And, you know, Lil Baby do the same thing. I know I was a Lil Baby fan. What was it?
Trip Too Hard?
Nah, I was like, okay, another trap dude. I want to say my what was this album, My Turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh. He ain't playing. He trying to be here a while.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. But yeah, I don't know though. My heart want to say J. Cole, but look, baby, he vicious.
I don't know. I mean, J. Cole, he had that wild-ass feature run that ended not too long ago. Now, like, the baby's, like, on this feature run, and he's just, like, going off for real. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean,
I like the baby
J. Cole.
I like what he feel. I love Lil Baby. I like what he feel. This is like way disrespectful
to J. Cole.
He been doing it for so long, man.
That's true.
I feel like Lil Baby got to keep going, man. But at the time, Lil Baby going in.
Yeah, this is Lil Baby's time for real. This is all.
But I say we just had to put them on the track.
No, it's not.
Together. We'll see what happens.
I mean, they've been on the track
Right, I was just about to say, pride is the devil.
I mean, yeah, but no. Even that track, Lil Baby went in.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not saying he didn't go in. I'm just saying.
It was a perfect.
You can't
so should it be like
J. Cole
a braggadocious track?
Himself on that track like it was his track. Like, you ain't about to sit here and say Lil Baby went harder than J. Cole did. Are you? You really gonna say that on his own track?
Bruh, how many times does that happen in rap though? I'm not saying he. I didn't say on that track. I never said that he went harder.
I don't know about that song, but people saying
I feel like they both. I feel like it was equal.
But
yeah.
I feel like it was a perfect track.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for that song, but the people saying on My Life, 21 Savage went harder than J. Cole.
No.
I'm saying, so. Like, I'm not hating on 21 Savage. Everybody knows 21 Savage was my
six man.
Yeah, right. 6 man and most improved. But I don't want to have to pull out the lyrics for you, man.
All right.
Some of those bars, you know how you was dogging Kanye?
Yeah.
Some of them
Your breast to
bars,
me.
Yeah.
Your breast to me.
21 Savage had some bars. I was like, no.
That's cringing like
yeah,
your
it's a
breast
little
to me.
cringy on there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like some people saying,
But Lil Baby, I mean, I feel like they both do what they do, bro.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Definitely. I say this is just Lil Baby's moment for real. I'm not gonna say who slides harder, but or whatever. But J. Cole had a great ass feature run too, so let's see.
J. Cole been doing this so long, bro.
Yeah, I mean he stopped that feature run. Remember, he did. He got to say, he said himself like, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm cool. This is my last one."
All right, I know we gotta move on. So, what's your favorite Lil Baby verse?
My favorite Lil Baby track, Black and White.
Okay.
He killed that shit.
It's Black and White, so I'm trying to take it back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Does Black and White compare to Dollar and the Dream? Strictly rapping.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I have to think about
it. Does does Lil Baby have a Dollar and the Dream track? That's not even Cole's best. I'm just thinking of
we ain't talking about who
I'm
the
just thinking of a track where J. Cole would just get on and just raps.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to debate who the better rapper.
And I'm
J. Cole got that miles light years.
I feel like we could go on forever about the debate about this, but let's debate about something else though. Like who you say has the best outro on the album?
Damn. Oh.
We talked about this in pre-production and we all pick one, but I feel like it's still a bunch more out there.
It's
like,
definitely a bunch because our list though is
so
just
recent.
More
recent.
We picked more recent.
You know, from like our generation and like midway through last generation. I don't even know like in the music industry, what do you consider a generation? Lil Baby will be part of the new generation, right?
Generation.
So that's probably like going back 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah, I know like
Cole,
Drake, Kendrick,
was
Meek,
like the
Wiz.
Okay, that's another generation.
So
you're not considering Lil Pump or none of them. They was just in the middle. Just like,
I think that's. I don't say that's Lil Baby.
They like
generation.
a generation that just get just somebody was in the middle, basically.
And I say before them, like Drake, J. Cole, and them, this probably was
okay.
Like
So
Kanye,
so
50 Cent,
recently,
and them
in the last
Lil Wayne.
So we say in the last.
Wayne, yeah.
Let's just say I say from 2011 to now.
Yeah.
Give you 10 years.
We was talking about the best outros 2011. I couldn't pick, but it's definitely I think Mortal Man when shit hits the fan. If you really a fan, are you still a fan by Kendrick? Ultimate Butterfly, that is one hell of an outro. Honestly, like just like we're gonna get back to it later, like with another person, like some shit hit the fan and people just talking down on her, and it just Kendrick asking the real question, like, if something happened to me today, will you still be a fan or will you talk down to me and things like that, and just like how he put that shit into perspective and things of that nature, or like in the past how people was like against like Michael Jackson and things like that, turning it back against him, things of that nature, even like T-Pain too. People turn his back against T-Pain. Like when I'm looking at the history of like T-Pain as well, like
so something different.
For real, that's just a good track. For real. Then at the end of that track, he has like him doing an interview with Tupac. It was like an old ass interview.
Yeah.
But he made it seem like that, like the questions he was asking and things like that. That is a dope ass outro.
That was a good outro.
And can I say my second one? Bury Me and Go by Big Crit, like how like all these materialistic shit don't mean shit once you're in the coffin, for real. Just the way he just put things into perspective. That was a dope ass outro, for real. I fuck with that.
Yeah. Definitely a good song.
Yeah.
Not for right now, but one of the best outros for me is Duckworth, K.Dot.
Two already.
Like I still listen to that track, just him breaking down his whole story of existence through the eyes of two other niggas.
Bro, the beat changes on that.
You feel me? Yeah. And he just slid the whole track, just breaking down how this nigga was just in a restaurant serving up chicken. That extra biscuit saved his life.
Right.
You feel me? And then all of a sudden everything come full circle. Mm-hmm. Damn.
That was you? That was you?
Right, and I want to speak on that. I want to speak on that too. Like, how do you... That's real talent and creativity, man. To take a story that you were told... You weren't even born yet.
Yeah.
To take a story that your dad probably told you and to be able to remember that and say, I'm going to put this in a track. And actually make the story and make a song out of it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, and it's perfect. Like, that's unbelievable, man. That was a very good track, too.
For me, it was Lupe Fiasco, Food and Liquor 2. It's Hood now. Mm-hmm. I guess I come down. I was a little skateboard guy back in the days, too. So, I really loved listening to Lupe like that. But he basically is just talking about how, all the stuff that black people do. We be in tuxedos with gym shoes.
Right. Swag.
Just saying our whole style and everything is hood now, but everybody loves it. Basically that's what I took from it. So I really, really appreciated that.
My outro track, which is the best track here. Sorry, I had to do it. I'm sorry. It's For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah.
That whole album. And first off, that is one of the most panned albums by J. Cole, and I don't understand why. Like, I just don't think that people understood the concept of this album and the fact that you can really speak from somebody else's total perspective. Like
from day one to the end.
That actually passed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, from day one, to the end. But that track itself, bruh, it made you emotional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It made you look at life different. And me as a father, it was like, dang, it made me think about...
and a husband.
Yeah, it made you think, it made you think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's really crazy. Like,
brother, think about... you finished.
And to be able to speak from his perspective, and then to wrap up the whole album, and had a dad of the daughter that this whole album was about, speaking to him like, man, if something happened to me, release this track. You know what I'm saying? And give it to my daughter, man. But don't mess it up. Yeah. Don't do nothing to it.
Don't you disrespect
it was unbelievable, bro.
Bro, just...
that's one of my favorite outros ever, man. Just as a man.
Definitely as a father, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, it was perfect.
And seeing it live was 10 times better. I got to see it live.
I haven't seen
it. Just that track brought the album in full circle, and especially when you believe like one of his last lines on the song was like your father wasn't a real nigga because he was in the streets. He was a real nigga because he was a father to you. And then when you go back into the first track again, real niggas don't die. It just, it just brought it just full circle or whatever. Like, it's just genius. Yeah. Like, as a concept album, just like, it's dope. So, that's all I can say.
But feel free, man. Whenever this goes up, man, feel free to comment in the comment section.
Right.
On YouTube, Instagram.
Like,
subscribe, wherever, you know what I'm saying? But feel free to add y'all, any of these opinions we have. Feel free to add your own opinion, man. I would love to hear what people say the best outro track, because, like we said, man, there's a lot of stuff we probably missed, man. 10 years is a long span, man. Even if you want to go back further than that, let us know, man, because, we all love music here, man, especially, the hip-hop side of things, man, but it might be an R&B outro. I don't know. But, interact with us, man, so we can bring your ideas to the table, too.
Angel by the Weeknd. I hope you find somebody to love. But, I'm sorry to sound like Cartman. But Damian Lillard released the album last Friday. Dame Dollar. On Different Levels, Lord Allowed. Is that the whole full name? It's like cut off. But I just listened to this album yesterday, and actually I'm not surprised because I knew Dame could rap, but it was a good quality album for real. Honestly, like the amount of quality he put in this album was actually pretty dope. Like I don't know, I just wasn't expecting to have time like that, but
that's what I was gonna speak.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna speak to. I
didn't think you had time like that for the amount of quality.
I just want to give this man a shout out.
Yeah,
like People don't make music and be a professional basketball player
and be good
at both levels.
Both levels, like
be
it's
this
yeah,
way,
it's
put out
right.
this quality of a
Project, yeah.
How did you have the time? That's what and exactly like.
Yeah.
But it goes to show you, it encourages me. You know what I'm saying? Encourages all of us out there. You got time. It's just what you make of it,
right.
man. Like Hey,
plus he from Oakland, and Oakland boys is different.
Yeah. He mentioned that a lot in his album, like from Oakland.
Oakland boys is different. Shout out to Oakland.
Shout out to Oakland, for real. But yo,
but
shout out to you,
This was a great album, man.
Yeah.
He's delivered every single time, man. That's what's crazy to me. Like, damn, this dude consistent. Like,
yeah.
And it brought up a question, in our circle, like a while ago, maybe last week or so, but we talked about it before. I think like last year,
the best
Shaq and Dame, Lil. I don't know what was going on there. They back and forth.
I think it's just for fun.
It brought up a question for me, like,
who's the rapper?
Is he the best artist, athlete?
I feel like he's
all time.
I feel like he's the more talented rapper. Honestly, as far as like recognition, like we said, like Shaq was just known and big, but like those were different times though. Like, because it's easy to overlook music now, just the way we just.
Yeah.
It's so much.
But if you're talking about is he the best, yes. Is he the most popular? No, because Shaq's still Shaq.
Yeah.
Best,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, is he the best? Like,
I definitely think he's a way better rapper than Shaq. Not saying Shaq didn't have bars back in the day, because Shaq, he had bars back in the day. Shaq was good. Like.
For his time. Let's be honest, bro. For his time, cool. He was cool.
But you said for his time, but Biggie was out then, bro.
Yeah,
so if you saying
and people still was fucking with it,
right? If you said for his time,
they was fucking with it because he's Shaq.
But it wasn't.
They weren't fucking with it because the beat was hard or the verses.
They
was
couldn't
hard.
have some beats hard though.
They couldn't believe it. That's why.
I don't think. I mean, I had to go back and listen, but from my understanding, like he was straight though. He wasn't like ass out here cringy.
He was Trinidad
shit.
James.
No, he wasn't Trinidad.
Heck
no. Because he up here going like. When that little battle with him and Dame Lillard, he going back and forth like.
Stop it. Bro.
I'm not saying he's keeping up with him, but like
you're gonna put a Dame track up against one of Shaq's.
No, I'm saying he's more talented. Dame's more talented. Like he.
I was about to say that beef with him and Shaq. Shaq was ass.
How does it taste?
You feel me? Like, come on now. Bar for bar, Dame ate that guy.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like, I'm just saying, like, Shaq was an ass out here.
Yeah. Oh.
Not back then. He had his time.
Look, all right, we're gonna look up some old music of him and just like, because I remember like, because he had. What's wrong with the best Will Smith album, Big Willie Style? Y2K. No, that's the next one. Y was W2K.
I'm just saying, man. Will is hated for a reason.
Switch. Oh, let's not even talk about that song.
Will is not hate. I mean, Will can rap.
I'm sorry, Will. I am so sorry. I just want to say I'm sorry because you literally take unwarranted stray bullets, man, for no reason. You already had to deal with the entanglement. Then you had to deal with this Tupac stuff that people just keep bringing up for no reason.
Bruh,
You're just
crazy.
trying to live your life and be the legend you are, bro.
Right,
I am so sorry to you.
Will, everybody always gives Will his flowers, but you know who they don't get their flowers to though? Jamie Foxx.
Stop it.
That's all.
Jamie Foxx get his flowers.
Not like Will.
But you know who doesn't get their flowers is Crizza. Big Crit.
Definitely. Good segue. Yeah.
One of my favorite artists, man, that also came up in this generation. That I feel like a lot of people, you know.
Yeah, he came. Meek Mill, Wills, and them.
Yeah, I feel
definitely
like a lot
in that
of
generation.
people definitely, you know, overlooks him, man, for some reason. He doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. I don't know if maybe he likes it that way. You know what I mean? Because at this time, independent rappers are almost running the game, though.
Definitely.
You know, like, it's ways to get yourself, you know what I'm saying, out there, like. But like Elmer said, currency. Is he on the wave of currency? Like, I'm gonna continue to give y'all this
Currency
best
keep
music
it
shit, and I'm just keeping it. You know,
Currency got too much music.
I love,
but people like that.
Is it that I love rap and I'm just rap? I'm not here for the fame or none of that. But
I don't know.
When you listen to his stuff, he speaks on y'all gotta respect me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? As who I am, and I think that's what I want to do today. Is
and that's the thing for
respect as one of the top guys in the game. It's just, maybe not by Billboard.
Yeah.
Maybe not by, you know what I'm saying, people's standards that, that people look at, on the outside looking in. But in the community, he definitely up there, bro.
He definitely, like, let's be honest about Crit, man. He got one of the best deliveries in the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, for real. That's why I fucking like his just delivery on shit. And then, but, that's the thing. Like, he said it himself, too. Like, because he is like a dude from deep down south. And I was listening to King Part 4, and it's just like, just because he's down south, you think he's supposed to be like some type of country bumpkin, collard green, eating nigga or some shit like that, hog balls and stuff. But that's not him. Like,
And I think, in general, I feel like the South has done so much, man, to get past those stereotypes.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
But people still put them in that box, bro. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's almost like, our community, period. Like, we've done so much to get past these stereotypes, but for some reason we still get boxed in. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, with a lot of those dudes from the South, man, you got legends down there, man. You got people that really be rapping, bro. You know what I'm saying? That really got great music, and it's just like somehow it still get, they get boxed in a little bit.
Yeah,
man.
they definitely.
But I think it's just a machine, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's the media machine, man, because, we speak about that all the time. All the music they get put out, bro, we got so many artists that's way better, bro. Mm-hmm. That's pouring their heart and soul in this stuff, man. And it's like they get boxed in. But, we want to shout out, ain't no beef, North versus South. But, man, we love good music. We love good-hearted people. And we just want to give, our shout-outs to those people down there, man.
Definitely.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Definitely shout-outs to you, Big Crit. We just need you to release an album soon, like, for real. Honestly, because it's been a while for what, 2018?
Yeah.
Or 2000. I know he released in 2019. I think that last one was 2019. But man, we need another album for you. The streets need you.
But you know what? Yeah, they do. But that's a topic that we go have to talk about one of these days, man. I feel like we expect a lot out of artists.
That's true too.
Like, man, sometimes dude got writer's block. Sometimes dude just want to like take time off, man. And chill. Like be with
his beach cruises and stuff. Yeah,
right. Chill with the family. So but that's just us as consumers, man. We love the music, man.
That's the time now too, because with the way we get music now.
Some people don't present it right, man. But we here to say that we just asking for it because we love your music, man.
Absolutely.
We love your message.
Love your music. We love your beats. I need My Sub part 4 or 5. What's after? And 5 is up next, maybe. But man, shout out to you, Big Crit. Moving on. So, if you haven't heard, the Currys, it's trouble in the house of Curry. Dale Curry, what's his wife's name? Well, they have filed for divorce.
I know. Dirty house.
Yeah, trouble in the Curry house. They have filed for divorce. And this looked like it's going to be a messy divorce. Well, his wife filed first. Supposedly, he's been cheating around with other women and things like that. But supposedly, he's trying to make her not get any alimony because supposedly she's been staying with a man for like the last few months or whatever.
And who is that man?
His word is it's the Milf Slayerr. It's supposedly the Milf Slayerr Drake. The Milf Slayerr.
Oh my god.
If it's true, I'm just now.
Rumor in.
That's allegedly. There's a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt, folks. Like, I just heard this.
Trying to get us shut down
and I didn't hear it from the internet. I heard it from EJ over here, so.
Hey. I heard it by way of internet, so.
Take it for how you
need to take it. For how you need to take it. Also, there is a word that it possibly could be somebody that he was drafted with as well, back in the day. And they've been messing with each other off and on, but that's
his wife. What's his wife's name? I forgot. April.
Somebody who
Mrs.
was
Curry.
drafted.
Right, Mrs. Curry.
Mrs. Curry.
Mrs. C.
Somebody that who was drafted with?
Dale Curry.
Dale Curry. Okay.
Oh yeah, because it's that picture of like Steph Curry and the mom with like these white folks. Or something like that. I
couldn't tell you who the player was.
But it was like they looked like they was having a good ass time, and it was like, yeah, where did they?
Oh dang! I heard another name, but I'm not. No, we're not here to spread rumors.
Yeah, no rumors. Just.
Yeah.
Oh, like Steph already knew about it or whatever.
No.
Oh, just heard it. I'm just saying it's.
A little crazy.
It is a little
Some
crazy.
spicy
And
soup
this is
right
after,
there.
and guys, this is after 33 years of marriage.
Jesus.
Right. And they just like, she just like, fuck it, no more.
It's cheaper to keep her. That's all I gotta say.
I'm gonna just be honest.
But she the one filed for it first, right? She wanted it first.
Obviously, he wasn't doing something, but
We don't know. I'm just saying, why so long? And then people just like, you seen the little message thread about like Dale, like, man, just make her happy with these women doing out here now.
I'm telling
That's
you.
funny.
I'm telling you.
You don't
They
wanna
don't
be
like
out
butter
here.
pecan anymore. They like caramel
200,000.
salt ice cream or
Right.
some shit. You don't want to be
You
out
don't
here,
wanna be
bro.
out here, bro.
We went in like
Like, do you know what group chats are?
you don't want to be
Out
out
here
here,
way
bro.
different.
The woman out here way different now. You don't want to be out here, man. Stay at home with your wife, like.
Be great.
Yo, man, I just hope it gets resolved, and I hope y'all able to solve your family drama and don't be split. You know, I wish I have a happy marriage for everybody, and I hate to see it like this, but yeah, man. So what's the NFL news going around?
The biggest news is pretty much, was it 14 days? Not even. A little less than 14 days, because, you know, there will be a Thursday night game probably to open up the season.
Before the season starts?
The
Yeah,
regular season is starting up. Man, this year went fast.
definitely.
But, you know, everybody training camps is winding down, you know, stuff like that, man. We had some joint practices.
Yo, that's the first time I
joint
heard.
practices.
That's the first time I ever heard of joint practices. Is that
they've
a
been
new
doing it-
thing
they've
for
been
this?
doing it for a while.
I
Wow.
ain't never
They've been
knew.
doing it for a while,
I
but
didn't-
yeah, you
never
know,
knew
some fireworks is
Learn
gonna be
them
going off a
every
couple of
day.
these practices and everything. But the big news is pretty much the season starting. I mean,
Yeah.
it don't get no bigger than that, bro. As much as people wanted to say, like, people going watching it and stuff, it's still the juggernaut that it was.
Yeah.
You know, college season starting. We got fans back, college football back. But the biggest news I'm going to say right now is that, man, they starting these new rules, like, you know, about people being vaccinated and, you know, the teams forfeiting games and stuff, man. You know, you have an outbreak. It's not like last year where,
They gonna redo
you
it.
know what I'm saying? They said if they can't reschedule it, which I just don't see, you know, them trying to do what they was doing last year. You know what I mean? I don't see them being as lenient with the scheduling, and I don't see every team doing that because I don't know, man. I just feel like last year teams were more like, okay, man, we'll give you a chance to the other team. Now they just like, forget it. You know what I'm saying? If I can get this win off of just the strength of not even playing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is your fault. You know what I mean? So that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah. You know how new NFL was the juggernaut was when that one rescheduled game between the Steelers and
on a Tuesday.
It was there. It was a
And
Tuesday
then-
at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
but the ratings were more than that of the NBA finals, like the
Yeah, it
last
was
game.
ridiculous.
It was
Right.
crazy. I'm like, yo, NBA ain't NFL ain't going nowhere. Like, that was crazy. But yeah, also Baker Mayfield is supposed to be starting the last preseason game for the Browns, supposedly.
Yeah, that's
so.
news for us. I would like to
So-
see that. I feel like some of the starters should play a little bit, get a little,
Mhm.
you know. We ain't opening up with nobody, bro. We opening up with Kansas City, like,
Right.
and you going to
That's
Arrowhead.
crazy.
I think you need to get some reps in, you know.
Right.
And I'm excited for that game.
I
I feel
am
like that's gonna be
excited,
a great game.
But I feel like we need like a warm-up game first before the season. But hey, I mean, it is what it is. You know, start off strong. So
Yeah, let's start off strong this year, man.
Like, that's what
we
we do.
always start off slow. Let's start it off and just keep rolling.
Yep. Like, because last year we didn't really get going to the middle and then the end. It was like, oh, shoot. So I don't know much about this, but how you say this? Nerlens
Nerlens Noel.
Yep.
Nerlens Noel. He sues Clutch Sports for $55 million. What's that about, guys?
About to pull it up right now. Doop. So, NBA agents across the league cheered Nerlens Noel lawsuit this week against power broker Rich Paul of Clutch Sports. Paul, a noted player representative and close friend of LeBron James, has reached the upper echelon of the NBA's player representation economy, wielding an unpopular influence that many figures around the league believes comes from working alongside the greatest player of this generation. The latest now appears that Noel, who says Paul cost him $58 million in forfeited salary after Noel's declined a 4-year, $70 million offer from the Mavericks in 2017. Noel fired his then agent Happy Walters That's a name right there. Who had negotiated the $70 million deal under Paul's direction. And Noel then took Paul's advice to decline the deal in search of a richer payday the following summer. He accepted the $1 million qualifying offer of $4.1 million that following season. He tore a ligament in his left thumb, played only 30 games, and was suddenly rendered a minimum salary player. Noel's a 27-year-old center alleges Paul then proceeded to provide little assistance in the securing contracts and roster spots of the following 3 seasons. The minute you hit minimum, it's very hard for you to go back, one veteran player said.
So basically, he's just unhappy with his agent and what they doing, basically. So that's
watching ESPN, and Jalen Rose, he said this happens a lot. This just one of the few that actually, really hit the media, but this happens a lot. It's crazy. Sometimes, the only person I done seen bet on himself and really win was what? Jimmy Butler? And how many years ago was that?
It's been a while.
You feel me? Like, if they give you that bag, take it.
Right.
Like, you should have took that shit, Schroeder, Noel. Like, my gosh.
Right.
The Celtics got Schroeder for like, what, $5 million? 6? Mm-hmm. Cheap side.
Right. Right.
He said he wanted $120 out the dough. I don't know. But Nerlens, it's unfortunate you had to deal with that type of stuff, though, brother.
Yeah. I feel kind of bad. Like,
right.
I feel bad, but then it's almost like you was taking the advice of another agent while you had an agent who negotiated you a nice deal.
You feel me? Bread.
Right.
And you took the word of somebody that wasn't even your agent yet. So he kind of hurt himself.
Mm-hmm. He definitely did. That should just, I don't know, man. Go with your guys, man.
Right.
Honestly, like, I don't know. Stop listening. I mean, it's nice to listen to outside information sometimes, so you get a better idea, understanding of things. But in this situation,
$70 million.
You should go with a guy that's been sticking with you for the longest. I feel like
$70 million. I feel like it was being a little greedy right there and there. I can get you $100, bruh. I just got this out the mud.
That's what that dude must have, like a silver tongue or some shit like that. The other agent
you
is just like, for real, just telling him all the lies, little lies, for real. But it's like J.R. Smith is now a college golfer. He's he's playing golf for North Carolina A&T. Shout out to him for he's playing golf actually. Yeah. So shout out to him. Actually going back to school too, and pursuing a different sport. So big shout out to you.
Shout out to A&T.
Shout out
HBCU.
Yep, HBCUs. So
shout out to him for going to a HBCU too.
Yeah, for choosing one.
That's pretty much it, man. Shout out to JR. Shout out to JR. Shout out to you for following your dreams, man.
Let's see. So Sha'Carri Richardson, after her, I guess after the Tokyo Olympics take place, there was another international race. This is like her first time back since being, I guess, on suspension, and she ended up being in last place, running against some Jamaicans and other countries too as well. But what happened afterwards is just like the people who was all for Sha'Carri and stuck by her because she couldn't make the Olympics. Seemed like we all turned our backs on her just because she got in last place, and it felt as though like her post interview she wasn't being humble. I looked at the post interview as well, and I was so confused. It was like, how do people don't see her as being humble? Like she's talking shit. She's just saying she's just going to be here. Maybe it could have been a little bit more professional. Yes. Maybe, but she still shows she was being humble. She just saying, she's still here. She's still learning. She's still growing. And mind yourself, too.
She'll be back.
Yeah, she'll be back. She accepted the loss. She accepted the L. It didn't seem like she was a sore loser. Like, oh, no, they was cheating out here and things of that nature. But, I don't know. It's just sad to see how people just turn their backs on her so fast just because she got in last place. and making jokes. I mean, and that's the one thing with today's world, with like with the internet being so widely accessible, stuff like that. It's just like people have no empathy anymore, if anything, you know. And I don't know. And then I don't know. We just always want to make everything a joke.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like everything is always everybody trying to get the most liked and most shared post, and you know, like everybody trying to get Twitter or Instagram famous. Man, it's like, man, a lot of times we don't realize that, you know, because I think, you know, most of us live in a world where we got a couple people that know us, man. Some of us are lucky enough to know a couple hundred people that,
Right.
You know what I'm saying, or you know, whatever, but we forget, man, that these people are still human.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they see these, you know what I'm saying? They see these, you know, tweets and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like this, you know, her post race press conference, some of the stuff she said, I feel like she might have been being proactive. You know what I'm saying? Because she already knew, like,
that shit was coming.
People about to be, you know what I'm saying, dogging her and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, man. Because you got to think, when she got suspended, we took it, at first, a lot of black people was hurt, like, dang, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then immediately it turned into jokes and memes of her and stuff like that. And it's like, she probably seen that stuff and everything, you know what I mean? So she just probably reacted, you know, in the heat of the moment, too, you know, like, but she still didn't say nothing crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she could have said way worse.
Worse, yeah.
Like, it wasn't that bad, bro. It was just somebody hurt at the moment they lost.
That's why I was confused
like,
too.
I'll be back, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was confused. Like they was like, she's not being humble and all this other stuff. I'm like, I'm looking at the interview, like, is there more, or like, what's going on? Like, yeah, maybe it's a little more professionalism. Maybe she do need like a PR person, especially now with liking that tweet, supposedly. You know, but I mean, we're not gonna really get into that much. But like, she's young, honestly, and, you know, and we understand like young athletes do get put on a pedestal and they like on a different, I won't say different level, but you know, the world has a more view of them of what's going on, or like, you know, everybody's eyes are on them. I should say that, you know. So, you know, there's a lot of eyes looking at her, so she should be careful what she say. But she's still young and learning, you know.
Man, for me, I don't think she did nothing wrong. Outside of the cursing, like, man, she letting on what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, like y'all said, media making things bigger than what they are.
Social media make things.
Right. Social media, all that good stuff. It is what it is. Good for you. I believe you're going to be back. And people, it's funny how she was doing her thing in the Olympics. You know, she gets kicked out for smoking and testing positive. And she expresses, you know, it's because of X, Y, and Z is why I did it. And she's been off for a long time, and no one's still not putting all of that into consideration.
Yeah.
Like, she's been off a while. Shit, she might still be breathing. Like, all that plays a toll, but we just so quick to judge her. Like, let's be better.
So, Sha'Carri, man, continue doing you, man. We'll just watch out the tweets you like, honestly. But other than that, man, you know, continue doing you. I see you are humble, whatever. You just getting back. You can only grow from here. The only way is up from here. So, continue to do you. Our hearts and minds are out to the people out in Haiti. Having know, like, the past couple weeks, couple weeks ago, they had experienced an earthquake at what it was like. What's the magnitude? Like 4.5 earthquake over 7.2. Oh, 7.2. Sorry, 7.2. With over 200,000 people being found dead and counting. Haiti just been going through a serious unfortunate event, so you know our hearts and minds with them. Supposedly earlier this summer, their president was killed by, I guess, a Colombian terrorist cell. Now they experienced this earthquake, and now we're in the midst of hurricane season, and supposedly a couple of storms are headed their way. So, you know, prayers up for Haiti right now, you know.
Also, prayers up for the people of Afghanistan. As we all know, for the last couple of weeks, man, they've just been going through terror, and you know, we've seen the videos of them, refugees, man, trying to hang on the side of the planes and stuff like that to get out of there. I can't even imagine what they're going through right now. But if y'all don't know the history of it, it's basically, we've been pulling troops out of there. And at that time, I guess the Taliban decided we were going to come from out of hiding and everything and try to take back over the city, or take over the country, man, once the troops and everybody get out of here.
Right.
And now they just running crazy over there, man.
Yeah, the citizens
our hearts are out to the citizens, and our hearts are out to those Marine, military members and their families that we lost, a couple of days ago in the suicide attack, man.
They said it was a gunman too there too.
Yeah, we just praying for them, man. And please, just send our prayers up, man. That they can find peace, man. The people that need to get out of there can get out of there, and and that we get a resolution to this, man. We don't want to, see more bloodshed, but we know how this goes, man. But we just offering the prayers for all the innocent people, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely all the prayers or whatever. Because underneath Taliban rule too, like it's like the women actually have no rights. No rights. But they came out and said that it's not going to be the same. But who knows? Who knows? We can't tell. I mean, you have people still doing attacks and things of that nature. Because I think the airport where the attack took place at is, I think the forces are still there, and it's like America's leading the evacuation of like the refugees who wants to leave and things of that nature. So
yeah, and I think the Taliban came out and said they will not give extensions. Extension to people to get out of here and stuff. So
they're pretty much blocking the whole airport.
Yeah. So yeah, it's currently the airport's American controlled. That's what I meant to say, as of the moment. So, but yeah, prayers up to the people, the citizens of Afghanistan, and troops that are still over there. So actor Hill Harper wants to start his own cryptocurrency wallet.
He has already started.
Oh, he's already started
cryptocurrency wallet. He's actually been giving away a lot of crypto to people who open a wallet with him, and he's basically trying to educate black people on
financial literacy.
Making sure that we have a spot in this crypto game.
Yeah,
that's booming right now.
Because it is, if you say it's one thing that we lack, it is generational wealth, and which is not our fault, because we was never learned and taught, and when we was brought over here, we had nothing. Like people came over here, they had their little savings from their family and things like that, but we actually everything was taken from us, our identity and everything, and we just had to really just get out of the mud and just
And one of his big references was Black Wall Street, which was 30 markets that back in Tulsa that was bombed a while ago. So shout out to him for trying to get black people up on game.
Yeah, shout out to Hill Harper for real. So OnlyFans, I guess OnlyFans came out and said because of the financial institutions that were backing them and bankers, that they will not allow any sexual explicit content from their creators. So like if you have any sexual explicit content, it will not be on there. You can still post nude. In case you know, OnlyFans is like it's for content creators, but most of the time it's on there. It's for the people to do sex work basically. But now they reverse that and say, oh, we allow sexual explicit content now because with money talks. What the people paying for, things of that nature. They want to see your everyday girl or everyday person doing these sexual activities. So I mean, hey, money talks. The OnlyFans was only just kidding. So only kidding.
OnlyFans was only kidding.
Yeah, right. So I mean, who didn't see that coming though? Right. It's either going to be that or like another platform is going to come out for those sex workers who are like, hey, OnlyFans will take you over here. And I understand like why some bankers or whatever or financial were scared because like they said the main reason is because it could be like underage people doing sexual content and things like that. But
do your due diligence.
That's what I'm saying. That's audit on OnlyFans part. Like that's what they had to come in and be like, no, ban that shit. That's not But that's just with anything though. Like when it comes down to find out like the person underage, like they will cut that shit out.
Right.
Like, honestly. For real. So What's next?
Crate challenge.
Everywhere I go, I see crates.
In the nation.
First off,
Nigga Olympics.
First off,
Nigga Warrior.
This shit is dumb.
Stop it. Straight up.
First off, I just will say I haven't seen this many crates since I worked at Mark's in like 2007.
Right. First
8, 9. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't seen this many milk crates since I've been in the milk cooler. Like this is crazy, bro. Like where are y'all getting these crates?
Definitely.
Like how is people obtaining these crates right now? Like and the only thing I'm saying, you know, this capitalism, bro.
Right.
Our stores selling crates now.
If that happens,
I think they was there and people just didn't know.
Yeah,
so how much they making?
Them up in the back,
They stamping them in the back. Yeah, the buys.
So are people just rolling by, snatching crates? Like,
so how much is they really getting paid to
snap my neck
do this dumb shit?
But the thing is,
people charge different stuff. If you make it over, then you get that.
You get a bucket of chicken, huh?
what I know is $50. The first one is $50.
Yeah, it was doing $100. You get the go over.
I know at Boosie House, I don't know how much he was giving people because you know
He said
Boosie.
500.
Oh.
Yeah, he was giving 500. I think.
Still though, man, that's man.
God.
People
just
be
think about how you
people be
bombing
wiping
yourself.
out, bro. That shit look like it hurts really bad. Like man, there's always stories about people getting hurt in the ER room. I don't know if anybody died yet, but that shit just looked crazy. Especially when they had this one crate challenge, it was over concrete. Like,
yeah, what are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Period. But
like, it was funny at first, but then it's like, man, it's just
Go sit down somewhere.
everybody's doing it.
yeah, some of those impacts, man, like
Ouch!
I just immediately see like the Mortal Kombat, you know,
Fatality.
Played the last Mortal Kombat.
Oh, the X-ray, you see them
like, dude, Jesus Christ.
Power bomb finish.
And you going up there thinking like, you know.
Shout out to the dude who was rolling weed doing the crate challenge and did that shit. That shit
Legit.
He made it over.
Yeah.
Legit. Roll the blood, climb the steps.
Right.
That's too much.
There's been a couple people that made it over, man. I believe there was a girl right here in Cleveland where it supposedly originated. She made it over. Shout out to T. That's all I know of her name.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah, it did start here,
over.
though.
And, you know.
Because the first post I saw was like,
can y'all
really
please
Cleveland?
stop, man. The ICUs are at capacity, supposedly.
Yeah.
And we just sending more people, like, you're sending yourself to the shadow realm. Like, y'all stop it. Like, does anybody value their life?
Right.
Their arms, their neck. Like, I mean, it's funny, but it ain't, bro. Like, some of them, you're like, okay, that's kind of funny, bro. But then you see, like, elderly people, bro, like, and they hit the ground. It's like, dude, I think this dude is out. Like, please get a EMS here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little too much, man. People collarbones, everything, man. People gonna be out here with the Chris Jericho chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, no cartilage left in your chest, bro. You go.
Shit.
It's gonna be like, you know, remember the Unity ring, man?
Yeah.
That's how people's chest look. Just the crate imprinted
On the chest. Bro, you seen Ha Davis, his little skit? And the blood was on the crate?
Yeah, shout out to Ha.
And then you see, what's his name? Desi Banks? Bro. With that
That
funeral.
one was funny, bro.
They had the little crate thing in front of the casket.
I told you. When it start doing this, it start shaking. Oh my god, bro.
It's sweeping the storm. It seemed like white people got a hold of it now too, with Chad in the gym doing it.
They always do.
He was lifting weights, going up and going down. But is it somebody's job having a crate challenge or something, or is it just, I don't know, something happened. I don't know, but
This is gonna be at your carnivals, festivals. This is about to be everywhere now. Like, hey, come down and see the crate challenge.
They put some cushions, some big ass cushions on the side that might sweep the nation.
For real, right?
oh yeah,
On
put
some
that shit on
carny
like
shit.
Sky Zone or some shit like that.
Right.
Oh man, you just spoke us up. Hey, we want all the proceeds on that. Don't try to steal our idea and not hit up Talking About Black, bro.
Like, hey, here you go.
Sky Zone, jumpers, whatever, all of them. I don't know what the rest of them called.
Yeah, man. But John, more of the story?
Moral of the story, man. Can we please, man, get back to black unity, black empowerment, man? Can we love each other, dude? Like, this is called Talking About Black, man. we talk about black responsibly all the time, man, but then we get out in the streets, man, it's just everybody for themselves, man. We need some unity, man. That's all I got to say right now. Like, can we please get back to helping each other, man? Stop beating each other up mentally and physically. And you know what I'm saying? Like, uplift your... That's my challenge, man. You see a fellow black person today, man, try to uplift them the best you can, man. Speak to them, man. Wave, whatever, man. Try to be nice to your fellow black today, man. You know, your fellow African American person, man. And let's get back to a community here.
Definitely. EJ?
All I got to say is peace, love, and positivity.
All right, Logic. Joe?
Moral of the story. Merry Christmas.
Moral of the story, man. We got to have empathy out here. We definitely have to have empathy. Also, watch that Spider-Man Far From Home trailer.
Yes, we didn't touch on that, I don't think.
We didn't, but it's another time. Black responsibly.
Black responsibly.
We need a camera so we can